Hello there, welcome to Vlogmas day number 9. I have to read the title above, and so that's the letter I. And first of all, I want to thank you so much for joining in. I've had people guessing what the next day is going to be, which is fantastic, and lots of lovely comments. And I was just reading some comments today under just my normal videos, and people are making such lovely comments saying thank you for your videos. So that really meant a lot to me. I mean, it's very difficult for me to do things that normal people do without much difficulty. So thank you for that. I really appreciate all the lovely comments over all my channels. And are you Christmassy yet? Some years I just don't feel Christmassy at all. Maybe doing this helps a little bit. I have now put my tree up. Now, I was going to put my tree up on Saturday. I normally do it Saturday and then look around what sort of dates. And we did have a little shower last weekend. And after my birthday, Mike said, no, we didn't have the show last weekend. We had it after my birthday. And Mike said, well, you're not going out and doing any more tree pruning in the garden as it's a bit damp off and on. You can't really tell if it's going to sprinkle or not. And I'm quite a long way from the house. I don't want to be caught out in a shower. So he said, why don't you put up the tree? So the tree is put up and my decorations are put up. So I've already done that. Have you put your decorations up yet? I notice a lot of people, which seem to be earlier this year, putting them up at the very beginning of December. I think that's a little early in my opinion. Obviously, I don't allow them up till after my birthday on the 6th. But I always think everything's going to get so dusty. And we haven't put it on this year yet, and I doubt if we will, but we'll see. We have a real fire, so obviously things get a little bit dusty more because of that. And yes, of course I'm going to dust them before I put them away each year, but so is for me it's a little earlier. So as I say, I would have probably put it up this weekend normally, but they're up, they're done. Obviously I put this up for the Vlogmas, so I'd already put that up. I've got a dresser in, we've got a dining room which is in the sun lounge, but we've also got a table in the kitchen, but it's up the other end, so it's like a breakfast area with a dresser. And I always decorate that. I like the dresser with all, I used to collect Victorian-y old looking decorations, so I like to do that. And I was talking about plastic garlands of holly. I like to hang that on the dresser as well with some ornaments and that looks really nice. I've done that. I've got a banner that says Happy Christmas that goes up in the kitchen, and someone gave me a mobile. It hangs down, not quite as long as this, but pretty long. It's all snowmen. So that hangs up. There's a hook on the kitchen ceiling. So that's ideal. That goes there. So the kitchen feels a little bit Christmassy. And then I've got a sign that goes in the winter, Santa, please stop here, or something like that, because the kitchen window is on our driveway. So that's the only way people would see that. And then the only other room I decorate is the lounge. So this year and quite a few years, I've only had a tree in the lounge because another one broke. So I just got rid of it. Used to put that in the dining room in the sun lounge. But now me and Mike are older, we just have Christmas dinner, watching a film or something on the laptop. So that is now moved into the winter lounge. So that's where we have it. So I don't feel the need to decorate the sun lounge anyway. So let me know about your Christmas. Have you got your decorations up yet? Are you feeling Christmassy? I guess those of you with children or grandchildren, that's what makes it feel Christmas. Or a job. I used to work as in education, so I was always with children. That always makes you Christmassy because you've got events with them and things going on with them. But yes, we did go out for my birthday, so obviously driving around, we saw lots of decorations up, and they always decorate every single roundabout in Cyprus. Gets really big decorations on, but I'll talk about that another time. Okay, let's have a little interlude and then we'll talk about today's Vlogmas letter I. What did you think letter I was for, and did anyone get it right? Okay, so let's talk about the letter I. First of all, the bit I like doing best is reading out to you things people guessed was going to be for the letter I. And under today's live, I want you to put what you think will be tomorrow, the letter H. What you think I will be talking about for the theme of letter H tomorrow. Stick that in the comments below. This one, you get points for guessing, but you get double points if you get any right, and there will be a prize at the end of Vlogmas for those who comment the most and make guesses. So the first guess we got was actually on the live yesterday from Two Doves, Bees and Gardens, and they said icicles. That's a brilliant answer, but no, it's not that. Other potential guesses, see which ones you think are good, or if you think this is what I'm going to talk about, is infant. That's very good. Ice, igloo, innocence, inspire, intense storms, trying hard here, itinerary. That's quite a good one, isn't it? Like making all your plans and what you're doing over Christmas, or your shopping list, what you're going to buy. So itinerary is a good guess. And this is my favourite one. Invasion of family. Invasion of family. Yes, that's another potential guess there. So under today's live, or if you're watching now, put in the comments what you think I will be talking about tomorrow for the letter J. Are you stuck, or are you fine thinking of things beginning with J? Let's see. I've got something for every day. And don't forget, Vlogmas is continuing until the very end of December. So the 31st, I will still be doing Vlogmas. I'm doing the real Vlogmas. Okay, so without ado, let's do today's letter I. And here is a little hint. Did you enjoy that? We've got Two Doves, Bees and Gardens in. Let me give you a point for appearing today. Where's yours? You're over here. Okay. Yes, H is for Holly. Yes, you're a day behind. You can only guess the next day, not the day I've already done. So Two Doves is guessing for tomorrow. Let me see. Okay, there's a guess. So no more guesses the same as Two Doves has done, which they are saying J for jolly. Jolly anything, could be jolly holiday, jolly Christmas, J for jolly. So you will see tomorrow. Make sure you tune in to see if you are correct. So that's what we're doing today. Did you guess from that little clip what it's going to be? We're doing I for Ivy. Nobody guessed Ivy. I've been quite surprised some of the things I've done and people haven't come up with them. I think so far they've been pretty normal words, normal guesses. Do you know what I'm going to do for some of the weird letters? So let's talk about ivy. Ivy is one of the UK's few native evergreens. It is used at Christmas as it keeps its leaves over winter, and so is associated with eternal life. In some areas, it is fed to animals before midday on Christmas Day, and that is said to keep evil spirits away for the coming year. Ivy, taken indoors over winter, was thought to be a form of good luck, in the hope that the occupants of the house would survive the harsh winters. So do you have ivy growing in your gardens, or do you buy fresh ivy? So I don't have that. I did have ivy at my old house in England, along with the holly, and I did used to cut that and bring some in and lay them on the mantelpiece. So I did do that. Do be careful with things that you're hanging on mantelpieces, of course, for safety. So that is the letter I today. Let's just play that little clip. So I hope you enjoy these little bits I make for you. You can see why I kept saying, oh, I can't be on everyone's channels. I'm busy making Vlogmas. So there's been a lot been going on behind the scenes here. And don't forget, I'm going to do a video on it towards the end of January, but I'm taking part in Phone Free February. And this is where you've got to be social media free for the whole of February. It's a big challenge. I know I can do it. So I won't see you in February, either on my channels or on yours. So that's something I'm going to take part in. And what is it I've got here? Phone Free February. And it says no social media month, no scrolling, no posting, no excuses, because there's always people who say, oh, I would do it, but could you do it? Let's see if you can spread the word and be part of Phone Free February. Two Doves, Bees and Gardens, go and check them out, guys. A really good channel. They've put, unfortunately, we do have ivy. We try to keep it in check in one of our garden beds. Of course, we also have poison ivy. I think it's dock leaves, is it? No, that's nettles. If you've got nettles, you need dock leaves. Poison ivy. I've not actually seen that anywhere. You have poison ivy. Wow. Okay then, so I'm keeping these quite short. As I say, put in the comments below what you think I'm going to do tomorrow for J. I'm doing 2 things for J, so you've got twice as much chance of getting the letter J correct. I'm doing 2 things for J, and as I say, I'm keeping them nice and short so you can just share them out. Two Doves, Bees and Gardens. Is it John or Sarah? My birthday is in February. No, I'll be online. Is that John or Sarah? I'm going to guess John. I always guess when I've got couples that do they think, oh, are you both there? But whose birthday is in February? I think I have yours down. Let me see my calendar. If any of you have got a birthday and you want me to mention it, John, Sarah's is in July. Let me see. Yes, if you want your birthdays, then let me know them. Let me see. February, what number is it? Ah, yes, I've got there. John, 2 doves. I haven't got what day. I've just got you at the top of February. So have I got Sarah's July? Yeah, I've got Sarah, 2 doves, but not a day. I don't have a day. I've just got it at the top of the calendar. Oh, and I've got here, John is 2 years older than Sarah. 13th is John's. Let's write that in the right day then. John's is the 13th of Feb. My mum's is on the 14th. That's why her name's Valerie for Valentine's Day. Okay, when's Sarah's? Sarah's is July the 6th. I hope you're all writing this down. Sarah of 2 doves. Oh, and on the 9th, Sarah is Ashley's birthday from Ashley's allotment. He changed his title. It used to be Allotment Diaries. Is it now Gardening Diaries? There's so many people keep changing their channel names. I get confused. Okay, so we're going to finish there today. Thank you so much for being here, especially to John and Sarah for being great supporters of my channel. Thank you so much, and I will be back tomorrow. I never guarantee a time unless it's a Monday, Wednesday or Friday, but Friday is a different time. Because I can't commit, but tomorrow is Wednesday, so it will be the same time I did it today because that is my set time. Have a great day to you as well, and as always, Meraki.